Now we are going to observe one use case in Apex triggers. Let me start. So I am creating name for this Apex trigger, new Apex trigger, and I am giving name account trigger. I am taking on object account. Once I will tell you the scenario. Here requirement is we have one custom field count of contact on account object. Whenever we create account with count of contact field, once account is inserted or updated, it needs to create same number of contacts same number of contact records. That is the requirement. We have an account of contact custom field on the account object. Once we create account object with some value in count of contact, then it needs to be create that many number of contact records. That is the requirement. So here we need to think about events and context variable before going to start trigger. Here, as requirement mentioned is insert and updated, we are taking after insert, after update. Why? Because we need to create the records in contact object. So that's why it's possible after insertion, after record coming to the database only. That's why we are taking here after insert, after update. Next, I am taking for loop to process the record. Next, I am checking the account record with alpha if condition. If count of contacts underscore c not equal to null and ac dot count of contact not equal to 0. Okay. So after that, we are checking the number, and based on that number, we are creating that many of contact with help of for loop. For integer I equal to 1 and I less than acc dot count of contact. Count of contact underscore c and I plus plus. So based on that, we are creating a contact. New contact equal to new con dot account id equal to acc dot id new con dot last name equal to acc dot name plus I. So to handle the bulk account records, we are taking help of the collection. Now I am going to uh, take one collection to store the our contact records. List of contact con list equal to new list of contact, and we are adding this contact record to this connection, and after that we are performing the DML outside the for loop. So here it is one for loop, if and for. So I am coming out of the for loop and performing insert. So here also we need to follow best practice. If it is not empty, then we are performing the DML. And if you want, we can keep try catch also. Try catch. So within the catch DML caption e dot get message. Okay. Now let's we check before reviewing the errors. We will check our code as per our knowledge. Trigger account trigger on account after insert after update list of contact count list of contact for account is trigger dot new. If ACC count of contact API name, we need to count of contact. Let me check that API name. Contact. Contact object needs and relations and count of contact. Sorry, we need to check on the account object itself. Count count of contacts. So this is the API name. Okay, trigger dot new. If count of contact not equal to 0, if I equal to 1, I less than I plus plus 1 count book contact last name and Account if is empty. If it is not empty, try catch stone debug. Okay, let me save it. Have a test. Yeah, successfully our code is saved without any errors. And now it's time to check our code functionality. And account new and ECC contact creation testing. And here I'm giving two. Let me click on save. So here, okay, it's created one. Why? Because we mentioned less than. If you if we updated or less than or, then it will create two. Yeah, it will create as mentioned number in the account. So let me doing update. So here we can test in update also. Yeah, I given two and I click on save. So actually previously it's created one. Now when I updated it's created two more. So this is the use case of the trigger. And yeah, here we need to be like handled when if it is reduced or number, then we need to take action to delete our. So based on that thing, we can customize this. But as of now, my intensity is to show uh, like creation of the contact record based on the number. That's it. That is the main aim in this trigger. Thank you.